Hi guys, Squirrel here. Welcome to another episode of Euro Truck. That's a nice church, isn't it? Notice the crash barriers below have got little red dots on them. That's the red light crash barrier I was talking about in my last video. So where the hell am I? It's a very pretty town. Looks like it's going to rain. I'm actually in Nice, in France. On the south coast of France. Spelled N-I-C-E. Nice. Yeah, I know. It looks like nice, doesn't it? And I'm going to pop into here, which is a DAF dealer, although I think it's just closed. I've got the Volvo that I'm about to trade in for a DAF, or D-A-F. I think most people call it a DAF. Don't know an awful lot about DAF trucks, I'll be honest with you. But one of the things I want to do is review more stuff. Yeah, it's closed, so let's just pull up over here. One of the things I want to do is review more stuff, and quite frankly it was getting very expensive. Loading up, every time I load up a different truck it's costing me like 150 grand or something, and it's too much. So what I've done is I've got hold of a save game file off one of the mod sites, which if you look at my cache over there gives me, what's that, 8,000 billion pounds and maxes out my level. It's not a hack, it's not a cheat. Obviously he's hacked a save game file, if you like. He's edited it. He's not hacked the game, he's edited a save game file. And he's put it up on a mod site so that I can just download it. And the reason I've downloaded it to load it in, I'm keeping this separate to my normal save game file with my Scania and my Trucking Nuts company. So I've called this company Trucking Nuts Research. And that's what it is. I'm going to use it to research different trucks and trailers and maps and mods and all kinds of things without it affecting my main save game file and without it screwing my economy over. So if we bring up the map, you'll see what's going on. So the map extension is called TSM 2.2, and it gives you access to about 38 cities, which are mostly around North Africa here. So this is places like Tunisia, Libya, Algeria, Morocco, but also they've added some towns, some new places up in the south of France, in Hungary, Germany and Italy down here. However, there is a bit of a catch with this mod. Well, a really big catch actually. It's pretty much not compatible with most other mods, and if you do choose to use this, you must zip up your profile before you do, because I guarantee you when the next DLC comes out, when the next update comes out, it will not work with this map pack, and I don't think you can remove it from your save game. It just won't remove. So at the very least keep a save game file somewhere else before you put the mod in, but I just strongly suggest you zip up your profile. I wouldn't want you to lose any stuff. And then what you'll have to do is experiment. What I did was I edited my profile, I disabled every mod I had, and then loaded this one up and slowly added one at a time until I got a few mods that I could get to work, but most of them don't work. The realistic physics doesn't work. I've got a speed limiter run in place now, and only some of my trailers work. But that aside, let's start off by getting a new truck, and we can do that by visiting, not the Scania one, the DAF. We're in Nice anyway, and it's currently closed, but for some reason we can always visit it 24 hours a day by doing this method, the direct approach. Basically you just go and see the manager and he goes, yeah, I'll let you in, yeah. You want to spend 100 grand? Not a problem. Step right in, sir. Right, DAF, that's 100 grand, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the most expensive one. Hang on, I'm looking at the wrong price there. Derp. 123, 114, 159, 49. Okay, so I think the one there, the 159 wins that one. We'll use that as the basis. Alrighty then, well this is the DAF XF. Not a bad looking truck actually, I've got to admit. Quite like these lights up here, built into the fairings. I suppose one could argue that you don't really want to put too much up here. Actually, that might be what I do. I might just go for possibly a beacon up there, and then try and get some more lights down here. Because aesthetically, it's not a badly designed truck. I take it these are air intakes of some description. Is that what they are? Not the world's biggest tank. Makes you wonder what all that is there. Oh, actually, holy crap, no, that's got a massive tank on the back. I guess this thing, even with it's a 6x2, isn't it? I guess even with that, it could go quite a distance with that kind of tank. Let's have a look what we got anyway. So we've got the Space Cab Plus, and Super Space. So remember, because I'm using a fully unlocked save game file now, I can actually show you all of the mods. And we can just buy whatever we like and make the truck look nice. Let's go for 6x4, because I always like 6x4. Engines, interesting, not very powerful. 360, 410, 460 and 510. Not the greatest array. I wonder if that's what the XF does in real life, just a 510. So not really built for pulling the heavier loads. Not like the Volvo that goes up to is it 720, I think? Transmission, normal and retarder. We'll go retarder. Interior is okay, I guess. What's the standard like? Oh god, no. Oh no, that looks like an old man's house. It's like an interior of my granddad's room. It's just like walnut and green. Oh, it's awful. I don't even like that very much. Oh, this is quite cool. Is that a sunroof? There's a lot of compartments up here. Look at this. This is a really high truck. I think it's going to be that. I prefer sort of neutral greys myself, but paint. I'm going to leave that for the paint shop because we can go and look at some paint jobs. Okay, right. The outside of the truck. Let's start up there. Ooh, look at that. The bonfire. Or the aerodynamic space. That's quite nice. That's quite cool, actually. With this, I'm not so sure I want anything up here. Let's skip that. I'm going to leave that. I quite like that being clean. Sun visors. We've got accessories not compatible with the front mirror stick. Ooh, no, don't do that. Oh, I see. If I have a different sun visor on, I'll have to remove this. This mirror here looks down the front of the cab so that you can see if anything's there, how close you are. It's kind of useful, but it looks like some of them, or most of them, aren't compatible with the mirror. Just the one I've got, uncannily enough. Actually, I don't mind. I quite like the mirror. Let's go with that. Side mirrors, we've got painted ones and chrome ones. I assume the chrome ones will follow the colour of my truck, so I'm going to leave the painted ones, I think. Now let's get down to the radiator, where the bull bar goes. I'm not too bothered about keeping the lovely Scania line on this DAF, so... Oh my life, look at that! The vortex. Holy cow, that looks nasty. No, that looks nasty. That looks badass. That looks nasty. Don't like that. Huge amounts of grill. Nope. I've not seen anything better than the vortex yet. That's subtle. That's nice for just dropping some lights down there. That's the Joker. That's quite good. That makes it look it's got a weird mouth. Not having that. They're particularly useless. It's got to be the vortex. There's no other way to go. However, it's just styling. You can't put any lights on it. What about down here then? Ooh, what's this? What the The Ranger. What is that? What are these little lights here? That's kind of odd. I like that chrome thing. It'd be nice if I could put some more lights down there though. Ah, there you go, there you go. The accent. That gives it a nice shape. I like that. I think we'll go with that. sting. I like the curve it gives it with the vortex. That looks really cool. That looks really slick actually. Let's get some lights down here. So I think we'll have some more what else choices we've got here. Some nice indicators. Oh, we can't put full lights down here, can we? Oh, no, that's annoying. Oh well. Okay, we're just going to put little lights down here. I'm going to go for some light chrome 5s. I can't see them. They're so small, I can't see them. I think we'll go light chrome 5s all along. So this is more of an aesthetic thing. So it's going to be like white lights all along now. Might look kind of cool. Are those lights going to be powerful? I suppose with these beams up here and those beams there, that'll be enough main beam. Door handles, plastic paint or chrome. I think we'll go paint. Try and keep this coordinated. The mirrors are stock mirrors. Stock or stock long. Just go for stock, I think. Right, the wheels. Oh no, let's do the doorstep. Ninja. Do we want ninja, standard or wave? I like wave actually. Wheels. The Elite Rider. I quite like these up here. The Majestic. The American Dream looks pretty good. American Dream Absolute Fury, which is basically an American Dream with a red dot. I'm going to go American Dream actually. Oh, there's no compatible rear wheel. It's slightly annoying. I think that's the most compatible, the Eastern Eagle. Ah, it's slightly disappointing. That looks better, but I like the fact it says Goodyear on it. The only one that says Goodyear is the red dot version, so it's going to have to be red dot. I'm going to have to do it all the way. That's an annoying lack of choice on the rear wheels, I find. Okay, interior, not too fussed about the interior to be honest. No, that'll do. Let's do it. So that's going to cost an additional 57 grand. Wow. But 112 grand to pay. Let's trade that bad boy in and go and get it sprayed up. Congratulations on your new DAF XF Space. Let's have a look at this thing. I do like that front end, that vortex. I do like that. Okay, well you heard it start. Let's have a look at the display. We've got a sat-nav down there. It's not a bad display actually. Doesn't sound the business, but it sounds okay, I guess. Yeah, I'm not that impressed with the engine sound. Let's get this thing sprayed up. Right, choices. So we've now got access to the full suite. Caramel. Holy cow, what is that? What is that? Canopy, vision, the blade, the dualist. That's not a massive amount. I've seen other trucks with much better paint schemes. Let's see if we can do something with this. What kind of colour scheme do you want? What does a DAF truck have? Oh wow, that's awful. That's absolutely awful. Look at it's a very girly blue, isn't it? Ooh. Let's go with... Should we go green on the front? Do we see green DAF trucks? Green and black? Wow, that's just the weirdest thing. Actually, with this kind of splodge, water seems to come out at me at the moment. So let's get this kind of blue scheme going on. And maybe go here, get a kind of a white look. And here we want somewhere in between the blue and the white, I think. Getting all artistic now, guys. Try to get a nicer blue than that. More of a water blue. Kind of a sea-ish blue almost. Actually, that green looks alright, doesn't it? Keep as preset, flick over there, use preset, and then we shall adjust it slightly. That's kind of odd. I'm thinking that shouldn't be black though. If we can make a darker version of that blue. This is such the weirdest thing. I have no idea what that is. Absolutely no idea. But if we're going to go to North Africa where it's all going to be hot, we want a cool looking truck. It's not something I'd normally go for, but what the hey. Let's be different, shall we? Look at it! So look at these lights. I kinda like it, the lights. Love the trim down the bottom. Now, is it me? Does that engine sound horrible? Even from the outside. I mean, the inside it sounds bad. From the outside it sounds just rank. Okay, I suppose I better get a job. Well, actually... Are there any jobs out in Nice while we're here? That don't go inland, that actually go over to North Africa? Which is where we're trying to go. Or do we have to drive over there? Oh, here you go, there's one. There's another. Cool, so we don't have to travel over for nothing. We can actually pick up a job. So we can go to Tangier, or we can go to Algiers. I'm going to go with Tangier, because I want to... If I get over here, then we can kind of come across this way. Look at that. There's like an island there. Yeah, let's go to Tangier. Let's take this... What is this? A tractor? The digger. 8-ton digger. Shouldn't be any problem for this engine. Was it 510 brake? Can't see it struggling with that, can you? My light's on. It's kind of hard to tell if my light's on. The floor appears to have gone a strange colour black. Either that or the lights aren't very good on this thing. In all seriousness. Yes, they are. That's slightly worrying. When we start driving down the dark roads. Why is the tarmac just jet black in places? Okay, so there's one of the mods that does work. You can see there, the sports trailer mod. So that is compatible with TSM. That doesn't mess it up too much. Yeah, why is the floor all black? That's like a broken texture going on there. I think one of the mods might have broken a texture. That can't be right, can it? Kind of like the look of this truck at the front. Has he moved over? Yeah, he's gone. He's turned off. Don't change. Stay green. Thank you. Right, let's go and get this job. So, yeah, as I was saying about TSM, be very careful of it. Be very, very careful. If possible, just start a new game altogether and enable TSM. If you're going to use an existing game, zip up that profile folder right now before you do anything else. Like I say, the update that's coming out, they've reworked the way maps are done completely. Wow, screen's gone black. What the hell's going on? Okay. I've no idea what just happened. My screen went completely black. I think Eurotruck went a bit crazy. Maybe that's what that black texture was on the floor. It was a sign that things were about to go horribly wrong. So who knows? Maybe TSM isn't that stable, or maybe some of the mods I'm using aren't stable with TSM. Use this mod at your peril, guys. I am literally experimenting by using this. It's raining! Ooh, 3 wiper blades. Cool. Never known any vehicle with 3 wiper blades like that. How far away is this bloody digger, for God's sake? Now we're in Nice, so that it's going to rain, but I would hope when we get to North Africa that the weather settings are lower, but I doubt they are. I bet the game doesn't support that. See, in your options menu you can set the rain probability, but... Ah, that's better. It should really be a function of how much rain you want, as well as the probability of the rain level in a given area. So as you move from town to town, the rain probability should be a different value. Okay. So coming round there normally with realistic physics would be quite tricky, but without realistic physics it's not that hard. And also, like I say, because of that I've lost my speed limit remover. So I'm now hard limited to 55 miles per hour, which some people, some purists amongst you, will think that that's a good idea because trucks are speed limited. That's fair enough, I understand that. There you go, 55. From my point of view, trying to make videos, it's kind of better if I can get around quicker, because then I can not make enormously long videos. I think this is the... Apparently this is a Coca-Cola factory, which it isn't really, but this is again another mod that changes all the names that seem to work okay. So it changes all the company names to something more recognisable and realistic, but something that just doesn't make sense. Wow, look at this! What is this? It's like a little hamlet. Hello! Oh, where's she gone? Don't walk in front of me with your dog. No, no, no. That's it. Keep going that way. Is it me or is that dog just gliding through the floor? What on earth is going on? Look at that dog. That's brilliant. Something's gone wrong there. This is in between some houses, some like little ancient bloody village, and at the bottom of the village is a place where they look at the distribution warehouse at the end of a village. I don't understand this game sometimes. I really don't. Okay, we've got quite a few out of here now. That's the one I wanted, isn't it? What the? Where does that go? Oh, Algiers. I thought it was going into the middle of the sea then. Let's take that. Where is it? Oh yeah, it would be down there, wouldn't it? So again, all mods I'm using are going to be listed in the video description. However, take heed with them, because they may cause problems with TSM. Pretty much every time I change my profile setup with TSM, the game crashes and I have to reload the game. I have to start the game again, but then it's fine. So go figure. Basically it's highly unstable when you're in the edit profile window. Should just have a quick look at this. It looks hilarious. This kind of sea green truck. It looks pretty good though. Like I say, it's not a style I'd want to keep, but it is different, and I'm aiming for different. I adjusted my mirrors as well so that they're all pointing down slightly differently. Oh, stalled it. Stalled it. There's a fail. Isn't that hard? Excuse me, love. Do you know the way to the docks? Hello? I'm trying to get to the docks. Do you know the way? What's your dog's name, love? Why is your dog... got no legs? I don't understand. She's got a very kind of casual stride. She looks stroppy, actually. She's looking at me. How old do you reckon she is? I'm telling you, she lives alone. That's why she's got a dog. Hello? You're brave? Bloody hell, look at that guy on the bike! That's ridiculous! He'd fall off at that speed. He's going at walking speed. Scania, good man. You gonna let me out, dude? You gonna let me out? Thank you, sir. Very kind of you. Wow, I'm hoping to get a bit... Wow, I wouldn't walk down there. I'm hoping to get a bit better weather when we get out of Nice. Get over to... where's it going again? Algeria. Algier. No, that was in the middle. It was the one on the left. God, I've forgotten the name now. So, the new map we're going to, North Africa, unofficial extension to Euro Truck completely, but I think they've done a decent job on it by all accounts. I've not visited it, so I'll be... Well, actually, I tell a lie. I popped over to a couple of the towns just to check them out, very, very briefly. But I've not been on any of the roads, so it'll be an experience for me as well as you. We're heading to Marseille, apparently. I've got the option enabled to have automatic retarder, so that should, when I do braking, so what I've done is I've kind of lessened my braking intensity but turned on the automatic retarder, so when I brake I get a more of a smoother braking effect. It seems to work quite well. Have a play around with those settings because they do have an effect on your braking style and also how kind of severe it is. And when it does kick the retarder in, you can hear it, which is kind of nice. A toll booth already. France is such a pain in the backside for tolls. It really is. You all remember Volvo, 70-ton Volvo video, episode 4. At the tolls. I'm sure you remember that one. That Scania truck. If you've not watched the 70-ton Volvo series, then you really should go and check them out. They're some of the funniest videos. It's some of the funniest things I've ever seen in Euro Truck. But I think most of my Euro Truck fans have already seen those. Like absolute classics. The feedback I got was incredible. I'm so glad you enjoyed them. I genuinely didn't know if I was going to finish that journey. I'm so glad I did. Delivering that tree was hilarious. There is actually a mod you can get that I'm going to try out with this TSM. I've not had a chance to try it out. Maybe after this journey I'll try it out, see what it's like. But basically what it does is it makes all of your trailers, I think, 80% heavier. So it increases the weight of everything you have to pull, which can be pretty hilarious on the smaller engines trying to pull it. But on this 500 brake engine, I think it should be okay for most stuff. But this engine, if you used to take the Boabab tree and an 80% modifying weight thing, you'd end up with something in the order of 70 to 80 tons. I think even the Volvo would struggle to pull that. Okay, in front of you, see that trailer? That's the coal, it's called a coal bunker or something. It's one of the mods that I've got. I'm hoping to pick that job up at some point. You can see how hugely tall it is. It's basically a large trailer, very tall trailer filled with coal, but the rear wheels look kind of cool. So hopefully we'll get a job doing that as we take a trip around North Africa. What's our fuel like? Oh, we've got plenty of fuel. Actually, where's the stats for this thing? Where's our, I'm trying to work out where our fuel's displayed. Whilst driving, it's probably not the best plan. I was just wondering how big the fuel tank is on this truck. I know the Scania with the Scania with 3 axles is about 700 litres, but with only 2 axles it's about 1400 litres. I was just wondering how the DAF compared to that. But so far this DAF's doing okay. It's not wowed me in any way. I don't like the engine sound. The interior dashboard is quite functional, quite well laid out. I thought the exterior styling was pretty decent. I particularly like that Viper bull front end. That's really nice. I think it's about to stop raining at last. Maybe we'll get to see some scenery. There we go. Turn the wipers off now. But yeah, on the whole it's not bad. I don't know if you guys, any of you guys drive a DAF truck. I think people become, whatever truck they pick tends to be kind of, oh, that's the best one. people are just naturally like that anyway. But trying to be objective about things. Oh, that's nice. Look at that up there. Can you hear the retarder? That whine. That's cool. Let's get the whole view, shall we? The third person view whilst driving. Hardcore. That's quite a good view actually. I like that. Gotta slow down. Listen to that. That sounds so cool. I wouldn't normally drive like this, by the way. I'm just trying to get a view of all this new scenery. Make sure I don't miss my turn. Actually, how far are we going here? Alright, we are... Okay. Ah, I kind of assumed that we would go via Nice, but I'm guessing there's no route between Nice and Tangier. A ferry crossing. So we're having to go to Marseille. That makes sense. I was wondering why we were taking so long to get to the ferry. That makes perfect sense now. Yeah, so having this save game file, which has given me almost infinite money in the highest level, that means I can go around now to all the different truck dealers. And, you know, we've just looked at the DAF truck and all the different customizations, but they'll let me do that with all the trucks. Oh, look at that, a shell garage. Brilliant. Again, that's one of the mods that... I'm going to pull back over here, actually. That's one of the mods that renames everything. I love these little villages. They're cool. I've actually been to Marseille, and I've been to Nice. They look nothing like what's in the game. Obviously some of the landmarks, but some of the landmarks are modelled on the real town, but the layout and the structure is just nothing like a real town. Just massively simplified. Is that a substation? That looks like a substation. And what do you know? Another toll booth. Oh my god, look at that. It's like that ship over there. It looks like a sail, an old sailboat. Wouldn't it be hilarious if we got to go on that with the truck? Not that we can. And it'd probably take us forever to get to the destination, even if we could. I'm bigger than you, pal. Move over. I'm telling you, move over. Alright, don't move over. Just accelerate away. White van, man. They have a reputation in my country. The Ford Transit van in white. Can't trust people in one, I tell you. Do you know why? That's cool. Because they're always driving for a company. The people who have white vans are very small traders, like plumbers and stuff, but they haven't got their own name. They're just driving a truck for a van for somebody else. And they don't give a shit. It's not their it's not their van. I keep saying truck. It's not their van. So they just drive like absolute lunatics, and they're always in a rush to go somewhere else. The best thing you can do is stay away. So you see the front mirror there, just let me see how close I am to this car in front, because when that car is in front of my truck, it's almost completely obscured from my vision. Which is why I kind of like having that mirror. I can see the docks. Let's have a look at some scenery. It's the funkiest of trucks. It really is. This is the funkiest of trucks. Kind of sea green in a wave shape. I guess we're getting on that white one over there, not that cargo one. Marseille is actually a very big place in real life. I actually went on a cruise ship all around the Med, and we stopped in Marseille. Marseille can cope with a few massive cruise ships as well as the normal stuff. And we actually pulled in at, I think it was about 5:30 AM or something. And I got up deliberately because the sun was rising as we got into Marseille. And it just looked amazing. We passed some buildings and the sun was coming up over the horizon. And it just created this kind of lovely orangey effect, and the skyline was awesome. If you ever go on a cruise and you get the opportunity, I strongly suggest you go and watch a dawn as well as a sunset. Particularly better if you're anywhere near landmarks, obviously. But they do look wonderful. Best time of the day. Looks like we're going to be here for a couple of runs trying to get through these lights. There's a lot more. I noticed this. Look, there's more pedestrians. This TSM mod did say, not more again, did say that there'd be more pedestrians in the game. And apparently new trucks and engine programs and economy settings. There's like 3 pedestrians. 4. When do you ever see that? 4 on the right. That's amazing. See, now I'm wondering why the original developers just couldn't put those in. Why did it take a mod to do it? Oh, come on. Bloody Mexican standoff in cars at a traffic junction. Come on. Get on with it, dude. When we get to the other side, we're going to talk about another topic. World Truck Simulator. IR Excite. Just taking in all the scenery here, it's kind of cool. Look at him taking a photo. Brilliant. He's actually pointing at something remotely interesting, which is a ship. I mean, it'd be a crap shot from where he is, but I don't know if that was coincidence or not that he happened to be pointing at something interesting. I'm going to get in this lane because obviously we're getting onto the docks now. How long have we got left to deliver this? Oh, wait. We're about to turn. So, in answer to many people's questions, I use a joystick. I'd like to use a steering wheel, but I haven't I haven't got one. I looked at the Logitech. Take it easy here, because you have a tendency to smash the front of your truck in if you go too quickly. I had a look at the Logitech G27, but it's like £250. It's just insanely expensive. Hang on, have I got the right end? Yeah. 250 quid for a steering wheel, sorry. A steering wheel, that means a good steering wheel with a H shifter and pedals. Probably the best way to experience this game. Well, I ain't shelling out that kind of money. Maybe I'll treat myself one day if they bring out World Truck Simulator, eh? But this game would be a lot more enjoyable with it. Actually, you know what this game needs? This game. Oh, it's got the same engine noise as the Volvo. This game needs the Oculus Rift and the Logitech G27. Tangier. £792. Wow. Really? Can you imagine it with an Oculus Rift? Whoa. I was at REST conference the other day in the UK, up at the NEC in Birmingham. And they had a couple of Oculus Rift. Alright, mate. But the queue was an hour long just to get to see it. I was like, screw that. Slow down, slow down. Let's take it easy down here. Look at all that stuff over there. I'm trying to see if I can see any of the new and interesting trailers. Nothing particularly leaps out at me. Take it easy up here. Another ideal place to smash the front of your truck. Okay. We are not far from delivery. Let's keep some momentum. Hopefully that guy let me out. That was good. Otherwise I'd have had to stop at the top of a hill. That would have been nasty. Delivery almost here. Quite light on traffic. I think that's just the time of day though, to be honest. So lovely. Is that the moon over there? Nice. So here we are in Tangier anyway. We'll get to see it in the daytime. I guess we're well rested now, aren't we? Yeah. Although it is about to become dawn, so it should be a very nice view over the sea. Looks like it's this factory thing on the left here. He says driving down the middle of the road. Try paying attention, you're in charge of a truck. Just taking in the scenery because it is all completely new. Completely new. We're going in there, I think. Some construction going on. Come on, lights, there's nobody coming. Thank you. Left and left again. This is the best time of day to be delivering, isn't it, eh? Just no traffic whatsoever. It'd be kind of nice if the game had rush hour in it though. So if you turned up here between sort of 8 and 10 in the morning or 5 and 7 at night. Oh shit, what am I doing? I forgot I was supposed to be reversing him now. Too busy talking. Yeah, it'd be kind of nice if it had rush hour. I really don't need to reverse this in, I don't need the XP on this particular character, but I kind of feel that the driver side of me just wants to. Like, it's not a proper delivery unless I deliver it like that. Come on, straighten up. Easy she does. Yeah, I don't need automatic parking, mate. I'm good. Give me the green light. There we go. There's the green light. Delivered on time, on budget, with no damage. Look at this level. Level 179,000. Divine Champion. Oh my god. Ignore that, guys. This is for review purposes only, okay? I intend to carry on with Trucking Nuts the company. Before you get all on a little tiz about it. Okay, well. I think we've come to the end of the video. Let's just stop the truck there. What do you think? The DAF XF. It's kind of cool. I like the shine effect. Look at that. The metallic effects in this light looks pretty good. It's not a bad truck. It's not my favourite truck. What I want you to do, if you wouldn't mind, is leave me some comments. Because in the next video, obviously we're going to pick up a job from here and go across Africa somewhere. So, should I do it in this truck? Or should I change truck? Should I keep changing truck? each video now, or just go for some jobs and go and do some scenery. Let me know in your comments, please, and don't forget to click like if you liked and let me know what you thought of it. Until next time, guys, happy trucking.